like yesterday, we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death. Watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you. Till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed. Strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
A few lines about David. Very hard to cut it down to a few lines. To everyone who's made this event possible, the last 7 or 8 months has been an incredible journey. Everyone look around here tonight. You can see the love that we all share for David, that he had for us. He touched so many people's lives in 25 years living, and even more so in the 25 years since. Happy birthday, bro. And you'll never walk alone.
Where do I start talking about David? David was my younger brother. To say he was always smiling, always great humour, full of divilment would be an understatement. And this became more prevalent over the last few months, even weeks, as we were sharing stories and talking about him. David was unfortunately, we lost David to suicide 25 years ago. To say it was a shock would be an understatement. It is totally devastating for our family, and it definitely destroyed our family, especially our parents, who never got over the loss of David. So when Francis came to me last year and said he wanted to do something to mark what would have been David's 50th birthday, I thought, wow, that's a great idea. So that's what So Sad came on board, and we decided that we needed to raise as much money as we could for them, because unfortunately for us back then there were no supports, and right now there are families all over the country probably in the same position we were. So it is great to know that So Sad are there to help them and support them. I would just like to thank So Sad for coming on board and helping us to get to where we are tonight. They've been incredible. Also, I'd like to thank the committee members who came every week to the meetings, who give up their time. I really appreciate it. As a family, we really appreciate it. And I'd also like to thank the people who donated spot prizes, fabulous spot prizes, and give their time to us as well. And just to finish up, I'd like to thank you all for coming here tonight, and enjoy your night.
David started school in Kilkerley National School, where I was teaching, on the 11th of November 1975, on the very day of his 4th birthday. I'm not so sure David would have considered that an appropriate birthday present, but we were short a number, so that's why he started that day. All the teachers in Kilkerley School were very fond of David. We all have our own lovely memories of him. He always had a lovely smile on his face. He was very kind and helpful, particularly towards younger children. The teachers who were there during David's time were Miss Hilda Temney, who taught him in junior infants, Miss Barbara McNamee, Miss Irene Murphy was there during David's time, later on Mrs. Irene Brennan, Mrs. Kathleen Sharkey was the deputy principal, and Mr. Seamus Corrigan was the principal of the school. David was a great footballer. He represented the school team with distinction, and he also represented the club with distinction. Each of us teachers have our own lovely memories of David in our classroom. One fond memory I have is back in 1977, Father Cullen, the parish priest, invited Santa Claus to come to the school. But just the night before, Santa Claus contacted Father Cullen to say he wasn't able to come. Understandably, it was very close to Christmas. So Father Cullen asked me to step in so that the children wouldn't be disappointed. So I got a Santa suit and went into the infants. And Kathleen asked me to call next door to her class. She was teaching first and second where David was. So I opened the door into the classroom, and who was inside the door, sitting right at my feet? Only David, smiling up at me. So I said my few words and I closed the door and went away, and I was feeling happy enough that I'd done a reasonable job in place of the real Santy. But alas, that was not the case. As soon as I closed the door, David put up his hand and said, "Please, Mrs. Sharkey, that wasn't Santa Claus, that was Mr. McCarthy." And Kathleen said, "No, David, no, Mr. McCarthy is teaching 3rd and 4th class out in the prefab. It couldn't be him." "Please, Mr. Sharkey," says David, "Santa Claus is wearing Mr. McCarthy's platform shoes."
Every day that passes is a day that gets closer to seeing you again. We miss you, babe, and we won't stop, because we can't stop. That's right. We miss you, babe.
Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day, when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing your face. Thinking of the day.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power is for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun, praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman.